Everyone, today we are going to work with how to reflect irregular image or irregular object in a diagonal line of reflection. This is called a line of reflection. This is also called a mirror line or a line of reflection, or we also call it reflection. We also call it a diagonal line. Now, when we are working with this kind of object, remember that the first most important thing is when you are drawing a line of reflection, this should pass through the squares like this. Yani it's having the squares. If you notice, it's having the squares. It's having all the squares that is passing through. It's not passing in such a way that some of the squares are getting half while the others are not. So all these squares are getting half because of this line, number one. Number two, when I will count when I want to reflect the object, the first most important thing is I have to look at the coordinates which we have in this side, and we have to count the distance from the coordinate, from the vertex to the diagonal line, how much distance we have. So I will draw these points first, and then I will join the lines. So first of all, I will see how much distance we have here. I will not go like this. I will count diagonally by halving the square, and yeah, now I'm having the square. So this is what? This is half square. This from this to this it's a half square. So on this side I will count half and I will mark the point. Now I will look at this one, how far it is from line of reflection. Remember, I'm not going to count 1, 2, 3 because I don't have straight line x-axis or straight line y-axis. It's a diagonal line. So if it's diagonal line, I will count diagonally. So if I want to find out how much distance does this point have with the line of reflection, I will count the boxes. So this is 1 diagonal, 2, 3, 4, 5. So on this side I will do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then again I'm counting this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this means that I will mark point here, and this point is actually, which point is actually this point. So now the first thing I need to do, I cannot use the ruler right now, but you will definitely use a ruler to join the lines. You will put the ruler and then you will join the line to from this point to this point. When you will join the line, when you will join this line with this line, you will get a straight line which will be actually the reflected image of this side. Now this one, I want to mark this coordinate, this vertex. So I will count the distance, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. This is the point. I will mark the spot here. Now I will join the line, this one with this one. Remember that I am using it with my free hand, but you will be using ruler. You are not allowed to do this without the ruler. It's mandatory that you should use ruler. This is geometry. Since I am holding the camera with one hand, so I cannot use the ruler, but please, you have to do it according to the instructions that I'm giving you right now. Okay, now here, this one I want to check now. I mark this point, I mark this line. I want to mark this point now. I want to find the distance. So 1 box, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and a half. Half, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. I will do it again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and a half. Half, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So this is the point where this line will go now. So I will join this line. Like I said, I cannot use the ruler right now. You will be using the ruler. Now this point is how far? 1, 2, 3 and a half. Half, 1, 2, 3, and join this with this one. Now this line, I didn't mark this coordinate yet. I'm done with this one. I didn't mark this vertex. So vertex is a point where two lines meet. So this one, 1 and a half. So half and a 1. I'll mark this here and I will join this with this line now. Now this vertex. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I mark this point and I will join this with this. Now this one, 1 and a half. So half and a 1. This one here, I will join this with this one. Now this vertex, 1 and 2. So 1 and 2. I marked it here. I will join this with this one. And now since all the vertices are done, I will join this line, since this is the shape, this is not the corner, so I will mark this with this one. I got the complete reflection of this image on this side. I got the complete reflection of this image on this side. This is complete reflection because I marked all the coordinates, I marked all the spots, and then I drew the line, I joined them. Remember, like I said in the beginning, I am drawing freehand, you will not be drawing freehand. Number two, every time you mark the coordinate, you have to, number two, you have to count the squares and diagonals. So this is the vertex, you count the diagonals. You will not say 1, 2, 3, 4. You will say 1, 2, so diagonal is two box away. And the third thing is that please, once you mark the spot, join the line. Mark the spot, join the line. Mark the spot, join the line. Don't try to mark the spots first for the whole shape and then join the lines. Then you will end up into trouble. So it's better to mark the spot and join the line. So the topic was that how to reflect image or object in diagonal line of reflection. I hope I explained this well. Any confusion, let me know in the comments. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.